On November 19th, 2024, we posted that the last two times this happened to Nvidia, it dumped 20%. I said, don't shoot the messenger, and I hope that I am wrong. That video got 108,000 views, and there were so many people who are angry at me. Now, of course, I don't get everything right, but since November 19th, Nvidia is now down 20.9%. And in this video, we're going to go over why we thought that sell-off was going to happen, but I do recommend that you go back and watch that video. The reason I post every single day here is so that you can get an understanding of what a professional is looking at in real time. Now, the reason that we've really not liked this setup is if we zoom out to the weekly chart, you're going to notice, number one, that the BX trender, which is this buy-sell indicator at the bottom of your screen, has no longer been showing higher highs into higher lows into higher highs, but instead, since November 11th, when we called the top, it has been sitting back and selling off, making lower lows each and every single week. And we know that when price is trading like this, it is not an ideal environment to be going long. Instead, the ideal environment that we really want to see is higher highs on the BX trender and then remove a position when we're making lower highs. You'll see that this would have been a great time to be an Nvidia investor or just a trader. And what's even been worse is the fact that the monthly chart as of 2 months ago has also done the same. It's been making lower highs and now lower lows. Once again, not an ideal environment, and price has been continuing to sell off. And for those of you who understand market structure and have taken our free courses, you'll understand that each one of these pops we've had recently has not been a signal for us to go long, because every single time that we push up, we end up making a lower high and reject at that bearish smart money zone. At this point, price must hold $114. And if this level cannot hold, then I think the next spot is going to be $100. And this has been where we've been theorizing a potential head and shoulders pattern. This happens when price breaks out into a higher high, like we did back here in July and May of 2024. Price pushes again for a higher high. This creates the head because it eclipses the high of that shoulder. Then price sells back off, not to make a higher low. This is what we want to see, but instead to make an equal low. This equal low being back from July and August. Price will bounce once again back up to make an equal high to test that shoulder before a subsequent sell-off. And the thing that I really don't like is that that would line up with the monthly selling back off to $80. So I feel that at this point, minimally, I would not be touching Nvidia until the daily BX makes some sort of higher low. That would be short term, the least I would need for this to bounce. And if not, we're going to continue to sell off. What I would want to see from there is the weekly BX then flip back to higher lows, something like we saw back here on February 10th, to potentially show that breakout. I want you guys to understand, I make these videos very frequently. Not to say, hey, I'm wrong or I'm right, but so that you can get an understanding of what a professional is seeing in real time. Back here on November 19th, we posted that the last two times we had this set up on Nvidia, we dumped 20%. Well, guess what? From November 19th to today, we're down 20%. So I hope that we end up bouncing, and I hope that I'm wrong about this continued sell-off to $100. And once we finally get some sort of confirmed bottom for Nvidia, I will look to go long. You want the exact indicators and systems that I use to make $4.4 million in the past 2 years? Then go grab our Elite Trading Playbook. It's a step-by-step checklist that shows you exactly what I look for to get in and out of a trade. It's free, there's no fluff. And while you're there, you can also check out the other 11 free courses covering everything I've learned about trading in the past 10 years.